Guys, how's it going? My name is Seno and welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore Iron Man from Scratch series. Thank you all for joining me. Guys, this is episode 22 and in last episode we did manage to completely build our full Slayer helm, so that's really good. And this episode I wanted to take the plunge and try to complete Branches of Darkmire. It's a big milestone quest for Iron Man and it really does help out when you are trying to do a lot of barrows, because you can just use a teleport straight there with the Draken's Medallion. Really speeds that up, so hopefully by the end of this episode we can do it. Let's see if we can get it done. Alright guys, starting off the episode with a clip from the circus, picking up level 76 ranged. It is quite rare for us to actually get a level at the circus now because there's so much XP between levels, but I mean, I'm not going to say no to some free XP. Alright guys, now before we get started on the rest of the goals for the episode, I thought I would just go and do a few Barrows runs, just because I actually just feel like doing some Barrows at the moment. So we're going to go and do that, but before we actually get to Barrows, we are actually going to go and see if we can get a Reaper assignment for the Barrows brothers, because that would just sort of be like two birds with one stone, be a little bit more efficient, and start collecting our Reaper points as well. So I'll see you back whether we get the Reaper task or if we don't. Alright guys, let's run up here, and if we're lucky enough, we will get Barrows on the first task, and we won't have to cancel at all, but we didn't. We got Giant Mole, so we're going to cancel, see if we can get it. Krill, nope, we don't want that. We're gonna waste all of our, Calfight Queen. It's not going to happen. Can't see it happening. Some Jad, definitely don't want to do that. General Grador, yeah, it's not going to happen. Last cancel, Chaos Alley. Alright, we couldn't get the Barrows Reaper, but that's alright. Let's head down to Canopus now, and we'll start doing some Barrows runs, and hopefully we get lucky. Okay guys, before we go and do Barrows, I did need to go and cook some food, because you might find it hard to believe, but I was completely out of food, so I cooked a few inventories of catfish, and that did actually manage to pick us up level 66 cooking. So yeah, look, I mean, I don't really actively train cooking, so I mean, every level I get really is pretty good, because, you know, I don't really mean to train this skill. It just sort of goes up in the background really when I'm not paying all that much attention. So yeah, free levels basically. Alright, we're coming in on our first Barrows chest of the night. Let's put our Ring of Wealth on, see if we get anything. Nothing. We've got a good stack of bolt racks as well. That's I'll take that, definitely. Guys, I said this last episode and I'll say it again. Come and do some Barrows, because it is actually very good combat XP, especially for the lower to mid-level players. You'll actually get a lot of combat levels doing this minigame, so I highly suggest it. And there is, speaking of combat levels, 74 attack. Alright, Verak goes down. Put on the Ring of Wealth. Let's search the chest and get nothing. Wait, why is it 130k? Is that because of all the blood runes? That is a lot of blood runes. Okay. Alright, yeah, sure. Let's take them. Alright, coming in on our third chest, and I forgot to put my Ring of Life back on, so Ring of Wealth is still on. Let's stop praying. Anything? Nothing again. Nice. Yeah, I want to get my Chaotix, really, before I do any sort of PVM, if you feel me. Alright, what is this, chest number 4? I'm feeling lucky this time. Give me something, please. Holy, dude, that is so much stuff. Look at all the stuff we got, but none of it is relevant at all. Alright, this is the last chest of the night, just before we go and do some Slayer. So, Ring of Wealth on, and just like the rest of them, nothing. Alrighty guys, we're just handing in our Slayer contract, and we're going to take the Combat XP book, because this is actually going to get us level 77 magic, which is a very big level. Requirement for Love Story, and we can finally use the Untitled Battle Staff if we ever decide to go and get it. Keeping up with the Slayer grind as well, I haven't really been doing that much Slayer recently because I've been focusing on questing and quest requirements, but we do pick up 78 Slayer at our Fire Giants task, and that does allow us to unlock Aquanites. Alright guys, I am back training agility, and I need to get level 63 for the Branches of Darkmire, which was the goal for the episode. So I've got like another 120,000 XP to go, so I'm going to be here for probably like another 5 or so hours, which is really going to suck. But we also have to complete Legacy of Sea Gaze, so I might go and do that before I get level 63 agility, just to sort of break up the grind a little bit. But I've just been looking at the quest log, and if you look here, Branches of Darkmire, the rewards for it are like all this XP, and we also get 3 chapters of 50,000 XP, so I'm going to put that into agility as well, and that's just really going to motivate me to actually get this 63 agility grind done. So I will see you back with some agility levels, and probably the completion of Legacy of Sea Gaze. Alright, if we just manage to hop over this rock successfully, this should be 50... Oh, wow, okay, right. Alright, guys, take 2. If we can jump over the rock, this should be 59 agility. Can we do it? There it is, 59 agility. So, only 4 more levels to go. Oh, we can't actually open it because we're in monkey form. What if I do this? What if I do this and then do that? There we go. Oh, we have all the levels we need for Grimtails now. That's a thing as well, I guess. Alright guys, we're just down at the manor farm once again for our weekly farming level. If we get 1 farming level every week, or like every episode, if my maths is correct, another 18 episodes, we will get 99 farming, but I think that's going to be pretty hard to do, but we'll try. We're going to throw on our Ring of Wealth. This is our monthly reset for the oyster. See if we get anything good, and I misclicked and the screen went away instantly. But we got a shit ton of alcohols though, which is really nice. Some runes as well. I'm pretty happy with that. Continuing on with our monthlies, guys, we did go and do our god statues, and that got us 63 construction. So, I mean, like cooking, I don't really train construction actively unless, you know, I really mean to for like a requirement or something. So, free construction XP, always lovely. We then did our troll invasion and put it into agility because Lord knows I hate training agility, and I do need that requirement for Branches of Darkmire. So it got us like a free 1.5 levels, almost 30,000 free agility XP, which was absolutely fantastic. Definitely loved it. And as you can see there, unlocked a whole lot of requirements. Level 60 agility, we're now base 60 stats. We of course went back to the Apatol agility course after that and continued to train agility because we really just need to get this out of the way. And there is level 61, so we've only got 2 to go. We're slowly but surely getting there. Alright guys, now with any luck, once I finish this little pit minigame, we should be picking up level 62 agility, or we're going to get at least very close. Now of course I haven't actually edited this video yet, so I'm not too sure how it's looking, but from like all the clips I've recorded, I feel like it has been very all over the shop so far. But yep, there's the level 62 agility. It's just basically just because I've been putting off training agility for like the entire episode, but we're slowly getting it done. So I'm actually gonna hopefully not die here. I just want to re-equip my monkey Grigri. But yeah, we're gonna go get 63 agility, and then we're gonna go and start some quests. Now the other week I did decide to go and put a decent amount of money in my coffers of the kingdom. You see there I got 1.6 mil in the coffers, which is way more than I usually have in it, and we decided to collect it after a couple weeks, and we got some pretty good rewards, some nice maple logs, good seed nests, and we also got like 40-ish Ranar weeds, which is just fantastic. That's going to go straight into the Ranar collection. I just finished a minigame of the pit, and I just got a nimble legwear piece for completing it, and I did not really know this was a thing, so that's actually pretty cool. Alright guys, if I manage to successfully complete the next couple of obstacles, I should be picking up 63 agility right about now. There it is. Beautiful. Thank fuck. We're done with this agility ground. We can go and complete the first quest of the episode, which is, see, we now have all the levels we need for Branches of Darkmire, so we can go and complete the first prerequisite quest, and I can't remember what it's called. Before we get into the questing, guys, I am just getting a quick crafting level because we were very close to it, so I just decided to make some quick silver tiaras to get the XP, and excuse the layout, it is a bit messy at the moment, but that's just because that's how it needed to be for the skilling. But there is a Plague's End requirement as well, 75 crafting. Alright guys, before I start the Legacy of Seagaze quest, I need some Sacred Oil, and in order to obtain that I need to participate in the Shades of Morton minigame, and I can't do that until I actually complete the Shades of Morton quest. And I know the Shades of Morton minigame is pretty much dead content, and it is almost impossible to do as a solo player, so I'm hoping that it just doesn't take a fucking stupid amount of time, because I know people that have been stuck here for hours on end, so I'm just praying we get through it nice and quickly. Alright, there is absolutely nobody here. I've tried doing it by myself with the shade luring dummies and stuff like that, and it is still impossible. I've got to say I'm very disappointed. It shouldn't have to be like this. It's really fucking frustrating, but I'm going to look into it, and hopefully I can find some sort of solution. Alright, so apparently there's something called a flame tier bracelet or something like that, that you can make that helps building it quickly or some shit. I don't know what it does exactly, but it helps trying to solo the minigame. So I'm going to look into how to make them, and hopefully that's going to allow me to complete it by myself, because if that doesn't help me complete it and I can't end up doing it, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have to drop the I think I'm just going to have to drop the goal of completing the Branches of Darkmire quest for this episode, because I don't know what else I'm going to do. I honestly don't know. Alright guys, we're going to buy many shade luring dummies, because I really don't want to I just don't want to take any chances. Like, I've been here for ages. It's really frustrating me. If you've ever had to do this on your own, you probably understand where I'm coming from. So I've got my special bracelets on, I've got my shade luring dummies. I'm just going to throw them down around the temple, and hopefully this just works. If I'm going to be really annoyed and a little bit lost for what to do if this doesn't work. So I'll be back to you hopefully with the sacred oil. Okay, alright, we've completely built the temple. I think we just have to light this fire, and then what do we use the olive oil on the thing? Sacred oil. Thank fuck. Alright, that was much easier. I know you saw how quickly the temple went up with these special bracelets, so let it be known that if you are also trying to complete this quest or trying to get sacred oil on an IronMan or something, just go and make some flame tier bracelets. You make them with jade and silver bars and then just enchant them, and it makes this thing an absolute breeze. So I'm glad it was that easy. Alright guys, since we're here, we may as well just complete the quest. I don't need to, but you know, I just may as well for completionist's sake. So we're going to talk to this guy here, and that should be the end of the quest. Shades of Morton is completed. Some Herbal and Crafting XP, a few coins, and the ability to create Serum 207 and 208s, and then access to the minigame, which no one plays anymore. Okay, let's go and complete Legacy of Seagaze. Alright guys, and that is the Legacy of Seagaze quest completed. Thank God, because I'm not really the biggest fan of the whole vampire quest line, so we only have one more to do this episode, and that of course is the Branches of Darkmire. Big quest. I am looking forward to completing it and getting those rewards. Let's get to it. Also, some decent rewards from this quest as well. Some nice XP, nowhere near as good as what we're going to get from the Branches of Darkmire, but it's a nice little boost anyway. Whew! Alright, and when he starts flying, equip the Blisterwood Stakes. Alright guys, we have completed the Branches of Darkmire. Finally, a whole shit ton of XP rewards, and we get a book. Oh, actually, we got a fletching level as well. That's kind of cool. But we got a Tome of XP, which we are going to throw into Agility all 3 times, and that should get us to, I think, 67 or 66. 66 Agility, which is beautiful. What is that, 3 Agility levels? Fuck yeah, man. Alright, let's go and do some Barrows to celebrate, yeah? Alright, chest number 3 for the day. Can we pull anything? Ooh, Darrock's plate body. I think I already have one of them. Oh my god, wow. Do I have one of them? I'm pretty sure I have one of them. Let's, ooh, I'm still going to take it though. An item is an item. Ooh, hang on, let me teleport out. Alright, let's see whether we actually have one of those. I think it's I'm like 80% sure it's a duplicate. Barrows Brothers collection. Yep. Ooh, that stings a little bit. 2 Darrock plate bodies. That's a shame. Well guys, that is it for episode 22 of the Hardcore from Scratch. I hope you enjoyed. It was a big episode this episode. We completed Branches of Darkmire, and of course we did get through the 63 agility grind. I probably made it out to be a lot more dramatic than it should have been, but that's just because I hate agility. And we finished off the episode with a nice little Barrows drop as well, so a very well-rounded episode, I think. But guys, if you haven't already, make sure you drop a like, and please consider subscribing if you are not, so you can stay up to date with all the forthcoming Hardcore episodes and any other videos that I decide to put out. But guys, with all that out of the way, my name is Senna. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.